Hi there guys, I'm Ronnie here. As I so often do, this is my personal video. Um, I think I did okay personally this time. I felt more comfortable. I think, as I've alluded to in the other video, I think the fact that my RPGs went very well took a huge weight off, which I really enjoyed. I I I think I was more sort of worried and focused on my daughter and making sure she was okay and making sure she was having a good time. She had a ball. Her and her fiance Jamie. I mean, Jamie came into Tabletop Scotland. I mean, he'll enjoy playing games, but I don't think he would necessarily have referred to himself as a gamer. After all the stuff he bought over the weekend, I don't think he can make the claim that he isn't anymore. Because they bought a lot of new games. I say new in the sense of new to them. Not in the sense of, because they bought an awful lot from the bring buy. And yes, like anyone else, sometimes you buy stuff and maybe it's not as good a game as you'd hoped. But it's I think they both had a ball. I had a great time. Tabletop Scotland is really, I mean, ultimately I would love to see it get bigger and better, and who knows, it has to move to a new venue because it's so big. But there's just such a lovely, friendly atmosphere. It's hectic but relaxing, which is a strange mix to say, but there's so much to say. Not as much as Games Expo, but Games Expo's huge. But there was lots to see and do. There was lots to enjoy. And I felt really comfortable there, which usually I do not, to be fair. I think it helped that I was pretty much, apart from when I was gaming, running my games, I was with Saffron most of the time. Similarly with 2019, when I wasn't running my games, I was with Fiona and Saffron and Maxine. But we had a ball. It was a great time. I think the biggest compliment that Tabletop Scotland can make is, I mean, I'm pretty much, I'd already decided I was going next year if it was happening, and Saffron had decided herself. But I think possibly the biggest compliment is that Jamie was like, yeah, I'm for that next year. He really liked it. He really enjoyed going there. He really enjoyed playing the games. I think he had a great time. Our hotel was terrible. If you are in Perth and looking for a hotel to stay in, there are many hotels and B&Bs in the area. And I wish I had done my homework a little better. But I picked a hotel called the New County Hotel, based on location. It was about a 5-minute walk from the Jewelers Centre. And it was a terrible hotel. I've given it, I've left a review on booking.com, and I haven't pulled my punches. The only positives I've given it is that very fact of location. Other than that, it was an absolute nightmare of a place. I would not recommend it to anyone. I sure as hell shit ain't going back. That was the major downer of going, was that hotel, and certainly we're already looking at alternatives. But I really enjoyed my time. My anxiety levels were really about the hotel. Because whilst it was busy, Tabletop Scotland was busy, and the numbers were up from 3 years ago. It was busy, but it never felt packed. I never felt hemmed in, which would have increased my stress. But I really had a ball. Looking forward to next year already. Got to decide where I'm running next year, amongst other things. But yes, I'm pleased to say that Tabletop Scotland 2022 was a success. Certainly personally, because I was not stressing out anywhere near as much as I usually am. Just because it never felt busy, and I was either playing a game, running a game, or sitting with my daughter and her fiance while they were playing a game. I guess if I have any negatives at all, is one thing beyond their control, which is the upstairs cafe. The queue was relentless. I think both days I really didn't have any to eat till the evening time. They could do with maybe another vendor, even if it is just like a burger stand or a hot dog stand or something, just something to relieve the pressure. But overall, brilliant convention. I'm very pleased with myself and how I handled myself over the weekend. It helped that nothing particularly difficult arose, which would have caused some stress, but yeah, I did okay, I think. Saffron and Jamie enjoyed their time. I tried to be a good host. So yeah, it worked okay. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon with another video.